Coming up on UI7 Newsbreak, the University of Illinois and local businesses gear up for homecoming week.
People are slowly starting to come in. I know there's a lot of events going on throughout the week. We're going to have a few sales, just for alumni and whatnot.
Then prospective students and faculty get a look at the new Carl Illinois College of Medicine.
Later, a student organization holds their Pink Week fundraiser for the National Cancer Society.
UI7 Newsbreak starts now.
From the Richmond Journalism Teaching Studio at the University of Illinois campus, this is your UI7 Newsbreak.
Hello, I'm Carmen Castillo.
And I'm Emma Lee. Welcome to UI7 Newsbreak.
Earlier this week, the university kickstarted their week-long celebration of homecoming. Several events are hosted each day in order to rally up the school spirit. Let's take a look at what we have planned this weekend.
The homecoming parade will begin Friday at 6 p.m. The route will begin on 6th Street near the South Quad and end on Nevada Street.
Following the parade, the homecoming pep rally is scheduled to begin at 7 p.m. Students and alumni can meet on the main quad to celebrate 150 years of homecoming traditions.
Lastly, Illinois will take on Wisconsin at Memorial Stadium on Saturday at 11 a.m. Tickets are still available for purchase on fightingillini.com.
And for more information on this week's homecoming schedule, visit homecoming.illinois.edu.
To get you more even excited about the homecoming events this week, here's UI7 Newsbreak's Kelly Reyes to talk about Marlon Wayans' comedy Last Night.
Hi, Emma. Yeah, the comedy show was really great. Many people came out to see him. It was really exciting to have such a big name here on campus and get everyone excited for this week. So here's just a little bit more about what other students thought. Hundreds of students lined the Eikenberry Commons Tuesday night as the University of Illinois kicked off its homecoming week with a special performance by the comedian. Wayans is a well-known comedian and actor, most famous for his role in the movie White Chicks. The event was free to all university students and drew a large crowd looking for comedic entertainment. Student Bianca is a huge fan of his and was excited to be at the event.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I think he's one of the funniest comedians there is out right now.
Overall, the fans really enjoyed the show and said it was a great start to homecoming week.
Thanks for joining us, Callie, and hopefully this homecoming excitement will continue throughout the week.
I agree.
Even Champaign-Urbana businesses are joining in on the school spirit. Homecoming is an opportunity for these local businesses to make a large profit. Thousands of alumni are coming back to campus in these next few days, and many of them will be revisiting places that remind them of their college years. Bars are a very popular destination this weekend, so students can expect longer lines and larger crowds at the more classic Illini bars. Other businesses such as Illini apparel stores are catering their displays to attract alumni to their storefronts.
So, people are slowly starting to come in. I know there's a lot of events going on throughout the week. We're going to have a few sales, just for alumni and whatnot.
Total alumni revenue from this weekend is expected to pull in millions of dollars for the Champaign-Urbana area.
While the campus is full of school spirits this week, the Graduate Employees Organization on campus takes on a more serious matter. Both the University of Illinois administration and the GEO still feel heavily divided on the matter. Co-president of the organization and lead negotiator Gus Wood is passionate about the cause and continues to fight for fair pay.
Quite frankly, the negotiations were extremely disappointing. We feel as though we are the university administration and us, we are at two separate sides of understanding how our work as the graduate employees, the GAs and the TAs on the campus should be compensated.
Although the GEO is not happy about the outcome on Tuesday's meeting, they are hopeful a compromise will be reached soon.
Prospective students and faculty gathered at the first medical school of its kind on both the U of I campus and the nation. UI7 Newsbreak's Anaja Smith has more details about what the school has to offer.
The Carl Illinois College of Medicine held an open house for students to learn about the school by engaging with faculty and touring the Carl Hospital as well. Prospective student Shriram Bopana says visiting two labs in particular helped him understand the different parts of medical studies.
Interventional radiology essentially allows for minimally invasive types of surgery, like something that doesn't require open surgery. And then the neurosurgery lab is pretty similar, but it's like also minimally invasive.
The dean of the school, Dr. King Lee, says in this program, teaching students to have a human approach is just as important as the medical and engineering parts.
We include medical humanities because we believe that that's the part of medicine that can never be replaced.
Prospective U of I medical students not only learn what the school has to offer today in the open house, but they find a solution to an issue using a deck of cards. The problem-based learning activity was to get students thinking about potential encounters they may run into with their patient. Wapana says he had to write down parts of the case to figure out his team's plan.
Essentially, we were given a case study of a person who was hitchhiking, and we had to invent a way to transport him, after he got injured, to across a river.
Starting June 2018, the program officially opens to 32 accepted students. In Champaign, Anaja Smith, UI7 Newsbreak.
After the break, UI7 Newsbreak's Yeon Kim speaks to an owner of a local champagne business that has been passed down for generations.
And later, U of I students raise money for Breast Cancer Awareness Month along with disaster relief.
Don't ignore the subtext. It's on us to intervene in sexual assault. Because we can. Take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Don't wait. Communicate. Make your emergency plan today.
Open road, here comes the Heffley family.
Whether it's a short trip or a long haul.
Estimated time, 47 hours.
They will beg.
You're hungry? I'm happy to provide.
They will plead.
Deep fried butter on a stick.
But whatever you do, don't wimp out.
Now you're talking.
Make them buckle up.
He can't hurt.
Remember, safety first. Cheese curls second.
Are you orange?
We're being followed.
Is that the...
Are we being followed?
Oh, no.
Nope. I don't like this already.
No.
Okay.
Is the new person?
No, okay, so. Okay. What are you doing?
So just knowing Ken's right there is not that bad. How do we
Ken,
go?
so that's a
Where
door,
are we going?
Right? That's a door.
Is that an entrance?
Money after Mexico, Puerto Rico, and the Caribbean were affected by natural disasters.
Students performed well-known songs along with their own pieces to draw the audience's attention. Performer Erica Guzman says it's important to keep the topic alive.
Social media, when these disasters happen, it was blowing up, and it seems like after a time, there's a time frame where everything's really big, and then everybody kind of just forgets about things.
Some performers came down from Chicago to take the stage and give donations. Other performers had their family members drive down to witness the event firsthand.
The issue is still very real. People are still hungry. Families don't have electricity. There's people in hospitals with cancer and diabetics who don't have access to the medication, and that's not going to simmer down anytime soon.
Students and community members from all over campus have come together tonight to show their support for the disasters that have struck Mexico and Puerto Rico.
Once again, we have donation boxes to the left and to the right.
Jose Lozada says it's important that the university allows events like this to support minorities. He also believes that it is important to get campus and community members involved in order to help those in need.
People who come and people who donate play a huge role, because that's all the stuff we're going to use to help our families living in Puerto Rico, Mexico, all the other places that have been affected.
Students have felt the need to join together by creating the campaign UI7 Ayuda. This campaign involves hosting events to raise funds for those suffering from natural disasters. Many students find it important to keep the topic of disaster relief alive to help their families and others who are suffering from these tragedies. In Champaign, I'm Carmen Castillo, UI7 Newsbreak.
U of I students are supporting another cause this week in addition to natural disaster relief. Students may have seen a lot of pink on campus this week as the university's Colleges Against Cancer student organization held their annual Pink Week fundraiser on campus. UI7's Ellie Mae got a closer look to see how some students are impacted by this cause.
Do you guys want to buy a t-shirt? Oh, awesome!
October is National Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and the U of I Colleges Against Cancer organization is selling t-shirts to raise money for the National Cancer Society. The VP of Student Engagement explained how it all changed for him when his mom was diagnosed.
Buy a t-shirt? Very fortunate in the fact that it was only one of my family members and my mom ended up being fine in just a couple months. She was cancer free and stuff, but it became it became even more personal to me last year.
Get your pink t-shirt here!
The organization teams up with a local t-shirt company every year.
They give us a discount for the shirts, which is really great. So we purchase the shirts and then end up selling them for a little bit of a higher price, so we make a profit to be able to donate to the American Cancer Society.
One student says he wishes to see more support and awareness for the cause.
I don't know, it kind of made me realize, like, you know, it needs to be more prevalent. Like, there's no reason why it shouldn't. I mean, testing's important, and I do think it's something that needs to be shown, like, worldwide.
Benefit the American Cancer Society!
Today marks National Mammography Day, and the U of I organization is encouraging students to tell their loved ones to get screened.
We have a little graphic on our table today that just says, hey, I love you, make sure you're scheduling your annual mammogram, and it's for students to send out to their moms, their grandmothers, their loved ones.
Hogan urges students to check out all the resources available to patients to be prepared if a loved one gets some unexpected news.
I mean, you never know. When a family member gets sick or if you get sick, you want to know your resources.
In Urbana, I'm Ellie Mae, UI7 Newsbreak.
In this edition of CU Neighbor, Champaign is home to a third-generation outdoor and military store known as the Champaign Surplus. UI7 Newsbreak, Yeon Kim tells us more about the family's efforts to keep their business strong.
Sounds of children fill the air as their parents shop around the store for the perfect outfit. 3 locations and generations later, Champaign Surplus still stands and is frequented by locals for higher-end camping gears. Third-generation owner Shira Epstein says she remembers playing around the store as a child.
Oh, okay, perfect. You're in the right spot. Being underneath my grandfather's desk, and obviously through working here in high school and all of that, and so it's kind of fun to just have the whole store be, a part of me really, and to work with the family.
Epstein's business partner and husband Dan Epstein says the bond the store and its customers share is something special.
We definitely want to keep it going, and for us it's important because we've supported the local community for 7 years and they've supported us, and it's a unique thing these days. You don't see that very often.
A sense of community is a value Champaign Surplus and its staff strives to preserve. They hand out green dog tags like this one to their customers for them to take photos with during their travels. Employee Chelsea Garrett says the dog tag team campaign has been a great way for the business to give back.
When they come back in, I'm like, wow, I'm really part of this community, and they really, value my loyalty here.
Shira Epstein says the store has always been a part of her family and her identity.
It's just, it's special to have it here and to be able to have it support doing the amazing things that we're passionate about.
The couple says Champaign has been a wonderful place to settle down, take over the family business, and start a new generation. In Champaign, Yeon Kim, UI7 Newsbreak.
Thank you.
All right, Emma, I'm so excited for homecoming this
Me
week.
too.
So what are you looking forward to?
I'm planning to go to the parade with my friends. Yeah.
Cool.
And you?
Yeah, I'm kind of excited about, like hamburgers and hot dogs and stuff like
food.
that. It's the typical stuff that we don't eat here, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But, yeah. All right.
To see more of UI7 Newsbreak, follow us on Facebook.
or check out our recorded shows and other stories on our YouTube page.
That's all we have for this edition of UI7 Newsbreak.
Thanks for watching. Have a great day.